where Majors encouraged her to act more like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama.
I'm a great man. A great man.
Hey, Snow Bunny, get your ass in here and sit down. I need to talk to you. Now, listen to me, okay? You need to be more like Coretta Scott King. I know, that's confusing. Just listen to me, okay? You want her to be more like Martin Luther King's wife. When Martin Luther King's wife was being Martin Luther King's wife when segregation was still a thing. But the person you're telling to be like her is a white girl and you a black dude. The contradictions are just astounding here. This is an impossible thing you're asking for.
Your reaction to
Your part.
that verdict?
Shock.
You were shocked? Oh, you thought you lost a little bit more of that melanin, huh? No. I don't know why you thought that if you get a Snow Bunny, she gonna absorb some of your melanin and then you'll be less black. That's not how that works. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, get down in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Let mama know what you think about what she just said, because oh my gosh, this is gonna be weird, okay? Jonathan Majors from Creed. This guy came out of nowhere and everybody's just they're just forcing him down our throats. I noticed. So.
Part of giving you the world. First of all, they went around the world for 2 years straight telling any women that would listen that this was a good looking Negro. Mm-hmm. Since when? When did y'all start liking a big nose? And when did y'all like a little head and a big jaw? When? Since when? That look like my daddy. When you start liking my daddy? You like black people's features like that? If this ugly nigga is good looking, then all niggas is good looking.
Exactly. Jonathan Majors looked like I used to feel bad about it every time I would say it, but you can't look at him and not think slave. Like he just do. Look at this. I mean, look at this. I'm sorry. Like under what context was this handsome, hot guy? Okay, so when he took his shirt off, if you cut his head off, you got something to work with here, But with his head, I'm gonna pass. But Hollywood was shoving him down our throats. They want us to say, you know what? Y'all standard needs to be straight kunta kente, okay? This, like, what? I mean, come on. So anyway, we're gonna listen to some of this whole thing. So he got convicted or whatever. They found him guilty, of basically playing himself. Jonathan Majors was found guilty of playing himself, okay? He fell right into the trap. It's like they act like we just telling jokes out here, talking about what happens. You chasing around this blonde hair, blue-eyed white girl. Where you gonna land at? Okay, and what happens when that happens? What happens? Here come a black queen to come and rescue you from all your shenanigans. That's exactly what happened. And then here walks in Megan Good. Case in point, Megan Good comes in for the rescue. You know what I'm saying? Soon as it's the fan, okay? With the Caucasian, the Snow Bunny, soon as it hits the fan, okay? He goes up the slope with the snow bunnies, and then he lands face first down, and here come the avalanche. And then here come Megan Good. They always go back looking for their mama. Like, he want to go back to his mama now, okay? That's what this represents. They get into trouble, they go out, they get into trouble, and then they come back looking for their mama, somebody to support them no matter what. Ain't that something? Always in the struggle times. When they doing great, oh no, Snow Bunnies only. When the shit hits the fan, oh, in come Megan Good. Oh, now you need a black queen. Okay, you always was a black queen, mama. So anyway, we're gonna listen to a little bit of this here interview.
A lot has happened.
You think?
In my personal life, in my career.
Yeah.
Some in the stuff. Culture.
Oh, in the culture.
Responsibility. And
oh my God, I can't stand. Listen to look at this. Now look at this. They're always talking about the culture. You can't wait to jump off this ship. He can't wait to get off the culture ship. And as soon as he jump off and he realized, oh damn, that's right. Just because I want to go there, don't mean they want me there. As soon as he realized that, he's reaching up. Somebody pull me back up on this ship. A lot has changed. Okay.
Coming forward and being brave and giving my
Yeah, you know what, Jonathan? You know what you're giving right now? You're giving very much je suis Smoulier, okay? Did anybody else listen to this interview and get je suis Smoulier vibes? Because I damn sure did. Even the way he looks to the side when he's answering and stuff, this guy is awful. I can tell you now, I didn't even think he was awful until I saw this. This interview was a bad idea. He should have just been quiet, let a bunch of whole other controversy stuff happen with other people, and then pop back up out of nowhere, play a small role, and hope we all forgot. We'd be like, oh, look, he's humbled himself. Look, he's taking small roles now. You know, maybe we take pity on you, okay, and let you back in, but probably not. You know, we got good memories around here.
My part of the story.
Your reaction to
Your part.
that verdict.
Shock.
Was you shocked? You were shocked? Oh, you thought you lost a little bit more of that melanin, huh? No. I don't know why you thought that if you get a snow bunny, she gonna absorb some of your melanin and then you'll be less black. That's not how that works. It's not how it works. In fact, the contrast makes you look even blacker. I'm just saying. Okay? That's just the contrast. All right?
I was absolutely shocked. And
Now I'm sticking my tongue out.
afraid. And I'm standing there, and the verdict comes down. I say, how is?
Now look at his face. Now they was trying to convince us, like Katt said, they was trying to shovel it down our throats that this man was handsome. I'm sorry. This little pink character right here behind me, okay, is more handsome than the guy above him, okay? That's all I'm saying to you. Okay, y'all not gonna convince me of what is hot. Okay, stop trying to tell me my eyes is lying to me. Okay, no, absolutely not. No.
Based off the evidence, based off the prosecution's evidence, let alone our evidence. How is that
I shit you not. I don't know if it's the microphones when they do these interviews, but I swear for God, this sounds exactly like Jussie Smollett.
possible?
But after only hours
is
of deliberation, a jury of his peers agreed with prosecutors that he did.
And who is this guy behind him? What is this? It's like Pee Wee Herman died, came back to life, and showed up in court for Jonathan. What is this? What is it? What is this guy? What is this guy behind him? And what is this little curl set he got going on? What? I'm sorry. Sorry, Jonathan. I don't mean to take your attention away. What is that standing behind you? Jonathan, duck! Something's coming. I don't know what it is, Jonathan. Look behind you. In fact, don't look. You're scared enough as it is. Okay? Jesus, what is that thing? Oh my God. This guy looks like he's 26 and 85 at the same time. Like, he's like Nosferatu. What is that?
Physically injure his then girlfriend Grace Jabari in an incident last March.
Who are all these weird people creeping in the back? Like, what is this? I'm sorry. What is this behind her? What is this? I'm sorry. What are you? What is this? Oh my God. You know what? The world we live in. We're going to need a new 2024. You need to come with some stuff to, just really shift some things because something's fucked up. Like something got off the rails.
March.
What happened exactly? Do you know?
No, I don't know. But she's unconscious.
That 911 call from Majors came hours after an argument broke out with Jabari in the back seat of an SUV when Majors received a text from another woman saying, "Oh, how I wish to be kissing you." Jabari testified that when she grabbed the phone, Majors tried to get it back, fracturing her finger and giving her a cut behind her ear.
She says inside the car, you hit her in the face, twist her arm behind her back, fracture her middle finger.
Yeah, that did not happen.
Look at him. He lying. See how he got his head tipped to the side? He lying. It didn't happen. Jonathan, you're making me feel like maybe it happened, is what I'm telling you, okay? I'm just telling you what you're making it feel like. Look at this. That is the look of a lie. Look at this. Head tipped to the side. The body language is telling. And what is going on with these pants, honey? Jonathan, okay? This is not the place to try to make a fashion statement, okay? Okay? Them pants is talking too much. You need them pants to simmer down, okay? So that you can be relatable. So that you can have some more career.
How did those injuries come about?
Why is he looking over there to the side like, oh wait, what'd you say? I'm sorry, I was visualizing what I did. I didn't hear you. I was stuck in a trance. I got a visual of what had happened. Gruesome.
I wish to God I knew.
Oh, do you? Oh, they always, whenever they lie, they always bring God into it. Why do liars always have to bring God into it? Like, why does God have to participate in your life? Look at it. Look at this look. This is the look of arrogance. This is the look of, look, I mean, she can say what she want, but as long as I say something else, what's she gonna do? That's what this look is. Look at this. Now, I know she was dramatic. Yes, she was. And I know that y'all together are toxic. I know you are. But you did do some shit to that girl. The thing is that you're used to doing some shit. It's probably not some big thing to you guys because y'all are toxic as hell, okay? But you lying right now, okay? You lying. Tell your truth, okay? Me and my Snow Queen, we likes to brawl sometimes. You know, we're very dramatic. Just say that. We can all relate to that. Well, we have all seen it before and wouldn't be shocked by that. How about that?
That would give clarity. That would give me some type of peace about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're confident you didn't.
I have no question.
Surveillance video shows Majors getting out of the car, followed by Jabari, whom he then puts back inside the vehicle. What happens next is what the defense remains focused on. Majors runs off, and Jabari chases after him.
If you watch those videos,
I'm gonna tell you what's funny though. The funniest thing about this is the basicness of it. So we all see him running away and it's like, oh, look, he's running. He's trying to get away from her. No, she was trying to get that phone, honey. I can relate, honey. She saw that message. She want that phone, honey. And just like all the little memes that they've made, the little TikTok little skits and about men, what the extremes that they will go through to keep a woman from getting a hold of their phone. That's what we're looking at. He is running for his life with this phone. Like whatever happens, she can't see this phone because I still need to be able to lie to her tomorrow. If she see this phone, that's it. So no, she can't. She can't see this phone. Of all the things, I could drop her down in the sewer hole, but I cannot let her see this phone. That's the severity of the phone. You know what I'm saying?
and you reverse that, and you saw a black man chasing a young white girl down the street, screaming and crying, that man is going to be shot and killed.
Okay, that's funny that you know that. That's funny that you would use that right now. But you're the one who was dating the white girl. Like, you walking around with a white girl. If you know that you chasing a white girl will get you shot, you know that now you know that you getting chased by a white girl will get you arrested. That was news, wasn't it, Jonathan? Even I didn't see that one coming. I didn't know that was a thing. If a white girl chase you, you get arrested. Interesting. But we learn something new every day, okay? But you knew that, and now you're sitting here trying to act like you some kind of, you Martin Luther King over here, talking about the, the rights of the people. So you chasing the white. If you reversed it and I was chasing her, I could have been shot. You could have been shot for walking in the club with her too. I mean, the thing is the same, okay? Like it's so funny how convenient it is now that you got this black girl who has agreed. Oh my gosh, she is Megan, honey. How low is your self-esteem? This is ridiculous. This is the best. I'm gonna tell you what this is. This is the downside. Megan Good is the downside of always telling your daughter that she's beautiful and not telling her that she's smart. This is what happens when you tell her she's pretty more than you tell her she's smart. She grow up to be gorgeous and stupid. It's all about the presentation. Nothing upstairs. Not a damn thing up there.
In the streets of New York City.
Major's defense team shared these photos, which he says,
oh my God. That is a struggle beard if I have ever seen. What you trying to say that she, oh my God. oh, Jonathan, cut it out. Hold up, y'all. I didn't see this coming. Jonathan wanted to show the interviewer that he got a wound. Look, see? She wounded me too. That could have been from you shaving. It scabbed up. You pulled the fucking scab off. But judging from your struggle beard, okay, you got way too much money to have a struggle beard, okay? All right, your beard is not scraggly. You are just broke. That's a broke person problem. Once you get money, you can make that hair grow out. You can pay it money to come out of your face, okay? Look at this. Look, I got a scratchy too. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh. Go get you a manicure, baby. Oh my God. He is literally, he's like 12 years a slave. Like this guy literally, he actually is definitely given. It's like literally somebody, like somewhere there's a plantation, right? It's still there. And it's still got slaves on it. Nobody ever told them it was free and they still there right now. And one of them goes off to pick berries or something, accidentally stumbles onto a freeway and realizes, hey, this wasn't here before. What are these? And realizes that time has passed and they're not even supposed to be there. And then in walks Jonathan Majors from the past. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make so many slave jokes, but this is ridiculous. Like, that's literally what we're looking at here. Like, this is crazy.
Show the injuries he received that night, which were deemed inadmissible in court.
Those look like defensive wounds. You know, when somebody hits you and you be like, yeah, that's a defensive wound. You done told on yourself, Jonathan. Oh my God.
How were you injured?
My injuries were, I had a scratch on my hand, from clawing for the phone. And I had a gash on my, at the time I had a beard.
Oh, you said it was a gash? It was a gash?
You
had a beard?
Essentially.
He said at the time he had a beard. I wouldn't call that a beard. I would call it like a patchy situation, That wasn't no beard. Jonathan, cut it out, okay? You're acting again. Stop, okay? That was a patchy situation. It was definitely not what one would call a beard, all right?
A fingernail scratch on my cheek from pressure, and that bled overnight.
But prosecutors say Majors was the aggressor. District Attorney Alvin Bragg says the...
Oh my God, he talking about before it scabbed over. Did it scab? It scabbed, didn't it? I know it did. Tell me that I'm lying. Look at this. Look at this. Now y'all, what y'all ain't gonna do, I'm gonna tell you what y'all ain't gonna do, okay? What y'all ain't gonna do is tell me that this is hot, okay? You ain't gonna play in my face like that. You hear me?
The evidence presented throughout this trial illustrated a cycle of psychological and emotional abuse. In court, prosecutors pointed to a previous argument during which he knocked a candle to the floor.
I completely lost my temper in that moment and threw it all on the ground. It's not something I would want my child to do, and I did that. I absolutely did that, and felt terrible about it.
Oh, did you? Look at this. Once again, case in point. Look at this. I'm sorry, what you ain't gonna do is play in my face like this. They're trying to beat us down and tell us this man always looks like he's blowing kisses. Blowing kisses in the wind feels like. Jonathan, who is you puckering up and blowing kisses at? Honey, okay, this is ridiculous. Oh my God, you is not. What you ain't gonna do is try to convince me that this man who refuses to get a lineup. No, this is not hotness, okay?
The prosecution also played audio Jabari had recorded earlier in the relationship where Majors encouraged her to act more like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama.
I'm a great man. A great man. I am doing great things, not just for me, but for my culture and for the world. That is actually the position I'm in.
I'm gonna tell you something that I just heard. I heard her sniffling. Bless her little heart. He was lecturing this girl about how she need to be more like Coretta Scott King. You need to be, but hey, Snow Bunny, get your ass in here and sit down. I need to talk to you. Now, listen to me, okay? Listen to me. You need to be more like Coretta Scott King. I know, that's confusing, but just listen to me, okay? You want her to be more like Martin Luther King's wife. When Martin Luther King's wife was being like Martin Luther King's wife when segregation was still a thing. But the person you're telling to be like her is a white girl and you a black dude. And the contradictions are just astounding here. This is an impossible thing you're asking for. He didn't just give her a standard of like just some support like Denzel Washington's wife. How about be like her? She's still around. She's respectful. You know what I'm saying? She commands respect. She's never done anything embarrassing. Why not her? At least that's a standard of somebody in the times. You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with this man, okay? Something wrong with this man.
The woman that supports me needs to be a great woman.
There are some who...
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Jussie Smollett. Remember Jussie got up on that stage and said he was the gay Tupac? I'm the gay Tupac. I fought. Yeah, you fought all right. Okay. You tussled with that thing to get around your neck that you put on there. Okay. Because you did that. Look at this. Him and Jussie Smollett need to share a cell. Okay. And see what they can come up with. You know what I'm saying? I think they'd end up in a relationship. That's my guess. I saw that's my guess, and I can have my guess, okay? That is just my guess, my feelings. Can't tell me how I can't feel. Freedom of speech says I can share my feelings as well.
Question, especially in the Black community, as you're probably well aware, that people were saying, well, why was he telling this woman to be like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama?
It was me trying to give an analogy of what it is.
Don't that sound just like Jussie Smollett? He would say a thing and then he would do the little chuckle. I was giving an analogy. No, you weren't. That was not an analogy. You said she need to be more like Coretta Scott King. This man want to be a slave so bad. It's like, he's like, oh, my outsides don't match my insides. You know, my outsides is a slave and I want my insides to match, you know. This is what this is. It's so weird. You should have been suspicious. Let me tell you something, Jonathan. You should have been suspicious when they took you, started trying to force you down our throats and tell us that you was handsome. You should have been suspicious, okay? You should have been like, wait, why are you guys trying so hard to convince everybody that I'm handsome when my whole life has told me that I'm not? I look in the mirror, I know what I see. You know what I'm saying? Y'all over here trying to compare me to Tyson Beckford. Nah, you should have been suspicious, but instead your head got big. You ran straight to the snow bunny and now look at you. You're supposed to give it a little bit of time. Work your way down to the snow bunny. You're supposed to so work your way into the preferences, what they call them. That's what they call the preferences. It's what they call lighter complected people. You work your way down to a preference, right? You get you a light one. And then as over the years, then you dump that one and you jump into the snow bunny. Like that's how that works. Okay? You got ahead of yourself. You thought you was 20 years in the game, didn't you? You was like, I'm 25, I'm a vet. I'm a seasoned vet. Now look at you, a seasoned turkey.
It is I'm aspiring to be, you know, these great men, Martin, and President Obama, and trying to give a reference point to that. One of the things.
You think you are President Obama? You're an actor, sir. An actor who doesn't write their own script. All you did was show up and read some lines, honey, and pull your shirt off. That's what you done. It's the least that you can do is pull your shirt off. That's the least you can do. Oh, toting around this face, honey. I'm gonna need for you to take your shirt off, put the bag on your head, and let's call it a day. Call it a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Things I also say is like, I need her, in that case, Grace, to make the same sacrifices that I am making.
In a statement to ABC News, an attorney for Jabari said in part, it is not at all surprising that Mr. Majors continues to take no accountability for his actions, adding, the timing of these new statements demonstrates a clear lack of remorse for his actions.
Yeah, he is not going to be held accountable, honey. He said, one thing you ain't going to do is find me being accountable. I'm not going to be accountable.
Do you feel you're not responsible for her injuries at all?
I shouldn't have been in the car.
Look at that. Here's where I fucked up. I should not have worn a blue tie that day. That's my only thing I did wrong. This is not what Obama would say. Obama would be like, look, okay, I fucked up. I did something stupid. Okay, all right. He wouldn't even say we all do it, because that's a shitty thing to say, that we all make mistakes. Don't try to drag everybody else in when you fuck up. I was sitting at home minding my fucking business, okay? I did nothing to nobody's. Okay. This is the speaking of a narcissist. All I did wrong was deal with her in the first place, because, you know, if she wasn't, you know, so her, she wouldn't have kept running into my hands. You know what I'm saying? Away with you, Jonathan. Away with you. Okay. I can't take no more. I can't. I refuse. Okay. And I'm glad that the world will now be able to stop trying to force and shovel this down our throats. And shout out to Katt Williams for saying out loud. Katt Williams did what comedians are supposed to do. Say the thing that we're all thinking. Out loud. Out loud. Say it out loud. Every time I saw him, I thought, oh my God, it's weird. It's odd. I don't want to say it, but it's hilarious. Why does this nigga look like a slave? Like, he just does. Like, he literally looks like a slave. Like, This is like if you were to draw, like you were drawing a picture of history. You wanted to draw a slave. Fuck, you would draw him. You'd be like, sketch it, shade it, sketch it, shade it, sketch it, shade it. Look it, Jonathan. Okay, it would look just like the lines, the stress lines, the kissy pokey lip. It's like, oh God, Jesus, control yourself, honey. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Oh my God, the epitome. Oh my God. All right, that's enough of that. Y'all behave, okay? Don't be a Jonathan. Be more like a Katt, okay? Be like a Katt Williams. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's popping. That's where it's hot. So 2024 is looking up already. We in the beginning of January. And just, it's like a turnaround happening. I'm excited. Okay? I'm excited, okay? Mama love you. Yes, she do. Yes.